it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this is going to be 10 reasons why you should buy NHL 24. So I'm going to go over 10 reasons why and really just kind of try to sell the game to you guys. I know some people are going to be saying, oh, Henreek, you're paid by EA. No, I'm really not. This is just a video that I thought would be good for people that are on the fence. So now you'll know why you should get it if you're going to get it. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and let's hop into this video now. So starting off with number one here, and number one is going to be the gameplay. Guys, the gameplay is drastically different than NHL 23. It just is, no question about it. It's a huge difference, and really the main thing is it feels different and it looks different. One thing you can say in previous years like 23, 22, it looked the same, the game, and that's a fair assessment. It really was a very similar game, and honestly I think most would agree probably it was worse in NHL 23 than NHL even 22. So I would say that's something, if you're looking to get the game, you're going to feel a different experience this year. Shooting's going to feel different, hitting's going to feel different, the passing's going to feel different. The pressure system, we all know, is going to feel different, which is, that one's definitely a polarizing one. But in general, guys, there's so many different things about the gameplay here that I'm going to really be going over some of these things here as well in this video. But in general, there's so many different aspects of the gameplay that really is making it a refreshing and new experience in NHL 24. And again, something to probably definitely look forward to if you do decide to pick up this year's copy of the game. Now, number two here. Number two is a huge addition, and it is the icon passing, right? So passing is a lot more smooth and a lot more fun and easy this year. So basically what vision passing is the icon system. So you can basically pass by pressing the buttons on your controller as they pop up right there. So right now you have the puck, you can press it to B for the point, then A across, and then you can just work it around. That's a one-touch pass right there. So the passing is a lot more fun. That clean backhand no-look pass is absolutely sick from Aho right there. But yeah, that's one of the more exciting things about this game as well, is the passing. The passing is certainly very, very responsive and a lot more fun and clean to do in this year's game. So moving on to number three. Number three is just the in general presentation and the crowd being way louder. Plus, we have a brand new announcer to this year's game, and it's Cheryl Pounder. She does great work as well for TSN. But yes, she's also a new announcer, so Ray Ferraro is gone. The presentation, again, is tremendous. Playing it in the playtest, it is very, very exciting. We might get a deep dive trailer on that, still to be decided. Who knows? We really don't know. But in general, the presentation gets better and better each year. It really does. That's one thing I'd say that is certainly just a huge, huge thing that they focus on, which people say, yeah, it's not important, but I do think the presentation is still a very important aspect. If you're like a franchise player, be a pro player, anything like that, it can certainly be a huge, huge thing to have. And now moving on to number four here. Number four is one thing I know a lot of people really like, is you can hit players into the bench, and you can also break the glass in this year's game. So here's a couple clips of it as well. The glass is absolutely shattering right there. It's pretty funny for sure. I think one thing is it happens a little bit too frequent, but I have to say it is certainly something that is funny to have in the game, and you need stuff like that. So it's a game, it's a video game at the end of the day. You want to have fun with it, and there's another look at guys getting hit into the bench there. But again, it's something that if it happens too often, it'll get a little annoying for sure. So hopefully they do consider not making it so OP. And now number five here. Number five is mainly about Hockey Ultimate Team, and what HUT basically has this year is a cross market. All right, so what does that mean? Well, basically, cross market works on same generation consoles. So Xbox Series X and PS5 will share the auction house together. So if I'm on PS5 and I post a card and you're on Xbox Series X, you can buy it. So that's the official wording of it, though. The HUT leaderboards will be still console specific, sadly, but the auction house will be combined between respective console generations. So Xbox Series X will have a shared auction house with PS5 users, and Xbox One will share an auction house with the PS4 users. So very nice quality of life there for just the auction house in general, and for Hockey Ultimate Team. It definitely makes a huge difference, and I think we will all see that happen. And now the next thing that I want to talk about is number six, and it is the hitting. The physics, the contact, it is so, so fun. Hip checking right there, as you can see, is just so OP. That's something they got to maybe a little bit kind of, chill out a little bit, maybe tune that a little bit. But in general, hitting is a ton of fun in NHL 24. It actually feels like more real life when you actually just line someone up, but you also can miss them. There's actually a skill gap to it as well. But the hitting is so fun this year in the game. It really, really is. And to me, is something that was missing, right? It really was. Look at those hits. Absolutely just crazy hits. You can just line people up, absolutely shred them to the ice. It's a lot of fun for sure. Here's another one, absolutely. But you can also just kind of just shoulder check them as well. There's like a kind of a new button system when it comes to it, so that's also good to know. And there's again a huge hit there behind my car, another big hit right there as well. And you can also do the reverse hitting. That's kind of another thing. The reverse hitting is a little bit interesting too, a little bit maybe too OP, but something that maybe will get tuned for launch. But the hitting, again, you can hit into the bench. We all know that. I've shown that a few times now, hitting into the bench. And as I mentioned before, you can break the glass in the game this year, which is a lot of fun. So now we got number 7 here. Number 7, we're talking yet again about Hockey Ultimate Team. And Hockey Ultimate Team has some new things coming to it, and it is the Hut Moments, which is, again, basically kind of like NHL Moments Live, but it's going to be within Hockey Ultimate Team. We'll get more news and info on that once we get our Hut deep dive probably soon. But again, from crucial postseason clinching play and recreate hockey's top headlines, all that good stuff. Earn rewards as well doing it. Objectives 2.0. You can track based on card types, teams, players, and on-ice actions, all while updating player progress in-game. Very awesome feature as well. Hockey Ultimate Team getting another quality of life update here. I mean, nothing earth-shattering, but certainly a good thing to have in Hockey Ultimate Team, and just making it more ironed out and trying to get it maybe more up-to-date with some of the other Ultimate Teams, such as EA Sports FC and Madden, all that good stuff. So that is what number 7 presents right there. Now number 8 here. Number 8 is going to be centered around ESHL World of Shell, and what that is has a lot of new additions. So basically what ESHL is getting this year, and it's actually a lot of exciting new stuff. World of Shell definitely got a nice overhaul this year. So starting off with the first one here, it is the Creation Zone. So it is very much so a lot more clean, easy to understand where to go if you want to activate any sort of equipment. You have more customization options when it comes to the helmets. And again, it's just all around just a very, very more clean just overlay of everything. A lot of new celebrations as well they're adding this year, about 75 new celebrations they're adding. So that's very exciting to see. Also, being put in NHL 24. And then also another huge thing they're adding this year is the Battle Pass. So here's kind of like a template of what it's going to look like. Are these the final rewards for the Battle Pass? No, I don't believe so. But yes, there's a paid version as well, but also a free version, which I do believe they're giving away the first Battle Pass Season 1 away to free for everyone. So you don't have to worry about that. And there's also player banners, which is really cool. And then there's some special builds you can get in the Battle Pass. And there's also a store where if you want to buy certain equipment, instead of having to get lucky, hockey bags are pretty much done. Hockey bags, you can get them, but they're only going to be the virtual currency that is being used in World of Shell. So overall, World of Shell looks like a thumbs up for me. I'm a huge fan of it. And now number 9 here. Number 9 is the new Total Control skill stick. All right, so here it is. Here's how all the buttons shake out. And again, you can pretty much do dekes. You can do the lacrosse move with the Y button, one hand tuck with A. I mean, again, it's a lot more easy to deke on this, basically. Personally, I probably still will use skill stick. I know some people feel like it's whatever. It's decent. You can do hip checking with X. That's kind of fun. But the lacrosse move was very, very easy to do in the technical play test, you want to call it that. That's the only thing about it. Here's another look at it, but that's a PlayStation controller right there. And again, with the square button, you can do the toe drag. Again, it all just depends. You know, if you really like to deke a lot, it could be a pretty effective way to play. But in the end, I mean, it's something we gotta play with. You gotta see if it actually is worth it. It really could be. But for me, I'm probably gonna still stick with the skill stick. I just really am. I think it's something that I've been using forever now, and I don't really think I've really deked that much where it really is going to make a huge difference for me. At least I don't think it is. So that's a huge new addition this year. The whole new controller overlay. Again, they're going to have skill stick, hybrid, and now total control. So we'll see how that works and see if people use it a lot and see if it actually changes how the game plays and how people play against each other. All right, now number 10 here. Number 10 is the goaltending. Goalies have so many new animations here. I think they said 50 new desperation save animations, and here's some of them right now, and just absolutely crazy saves. They just flop on their back a lot, which may be a little bit too much sometimes, but in general, a lot of exciting new animations. And those are just a few of them so far that we have seen so far in the game. And now, last but not least, just kind of like a bonus thing to talk about, is that the playoffs in ESHL are more similar to how NHL 14 used to be. It's a best of 7. You got to win 4 games to move on to the next round. You got to win 4 rounds, 16 games, and you win the ESHL Cup, whatever division you're in. I guess it'll depend on that, but you get your name on the trophy, and you also have a handshake line. You also get to take a picture with the trophy with your teammates in the game. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Hopefully this convinced you of why you should get NHL 24. If you have any questions about the game, I've definitely played it a decent amount, and I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. If you have not already, follow me on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's, and join the Discord to talk to me. Follow and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.